Hey, we're live. We're live. Woo! A few minutes late, but not as late as I thought I would be. So, hello everybody who is here. I got the green screen back there. Hello, Legion. Hi, Yeti. How are you? So, hi, Chad and Byron. How you do? No problem, Yeti. Let's move on. Hey, and Mike Lopez is here. Yes, and Benny and Chris, Adam. Hey, the gang's all here. It's so great to see all of you here. Yeah, I will be tearing into this here. Hey, Alec, how you doing? I'll be tearing into this here, which Mike Lopez sent to me, and also I have to say thanks for the Ghost Rider with the scarf, which is nice. Hey, Chris. Oh, yeah, comic tropes. So, Angus, this is the period when we, when we first get started, where I'm just saying hi to everybody. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Ronald. And Paul. Hey, Paul's from London. Hello, London from the United States. I love London. London's a great city. It's a lot of fun. Yes, Chris, I'm going to eat this. And I've been told that it's not so bad. Hi, Jason and Kenneth. Yes, I will need to open this and tear it and eat it. That was the deal. That was the deal. Mike sent this so that I could do this on. I can do this on camera. So. So let's see. Let's get this started because I'll want to talk with you guys as I'm consuming this. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'll try to keep up with the comments. It may be a little bit difficult to do this and keep up with the comments. So I'm sorry if I miss guys. But I'll try to keep the conversation going. So I'm gonna go and go ahead and open this, and it says, okay. First of all, let's see here. I know it's reversed. Before anybody says, I know that the image is mirrored. Okay, but this says menu for spaghetti with beef and sauce. And it says U.S. government property commercial resale is unlawful. But I'm not reselling it, so I got nothing to worry about, right? Hi, Nyquist, how you doing? Well, I can compete with baseball, all I got is this here. It's it's got the Department of Defense, and it's warfighter approved, right there. So it's got to be, it's got to be good, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I was tempted to open it up before we started shooting so that I could pull everything out and make sure that I, had everything ready. But I'm gonna do this as a proper reveal, and I will open it up. While I'm doing that, hey, did you guys hear the news or see the story that the upcoming G.I. Joe movie may be the Snake Eyes solo movie? That was my suggestion. That was my suggestion. So I think what that means is, all right, I was warned I needed to have a knife ready, and I do have a knife. I will need a knife to open this. So yeah, I suggested that sorry, I'm not threatening you with this. Just waving the knife around casually. I suggested that the first reboot G.I. Joe movie be the Snake Eyes solo movie. The fact that it looks like they're going to do that means that obviously Hasbro is paying attention to this live stream. They've got spies here, and they're taking my advice, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I know they won't admit to that, because if they admitted to that, they'd have to pay me. But I think basically what that means is, I think technically, I might be the CEO of Hasbro now. I don't know. I'll have to check the rules on that. Okay, so I had to cut it open, even though it says it's a peelable seal. It wasn't peeling, so I just opened it up. So let's take it out, and we have another bag. All right. So yeah, I think this is a good idea. I think the idea of making the Snake Eyes solo movie first and leading into a larger G.I. Joe movie is a good idea, because it lets you tell a smaller and more intimate story before you try to tell like the great grandiose story of the whole G.I. Joe versus Cobra thing. And I think that's a good call. Maybe not everybody agrees with me, but I think it's a good choice. For those of you who just joined, I am testing out the MRE that Mike Lopez sent. I'm just now getting it open. You haven't missed anything. And I'm going to try to, talk with you guys as I go here. This is, this is spaghetti with beef and sauce right there. Yeah. Yeah, all right. So this looks appetizing. It's making me hungry already. Hey, Gaz, how you doing? And Mike. Good to see you, Mike. So let's carefully pull this stuff out. Let's see here. Oh, that's the sleeve. It's got the nutritional information and the ingredients. Yeah, nutrition facts. Yeah, let's see here. Sodium 26%. Total fat, 12%. Carbohydrate, 9%. Okay, here we go. Calories, 260. All right, there you go. It's 260 calories. All right. Okay, what's this? Let's see. Raisins. Hey, raisins. I like raisins. Raisins are good. We got this little bag with some small stuff in it. Hi, Legion. Hey, I don't care what it tastes like. It's still gonna be fun to try, right? You gotta enjoy the journey. And I want to make sure that I, give Mike credit for helping me get the Phantom X19 and Ghost Rider ready to review. Yes, I know. I hope the suspense isn't killing you. But it's going to take just a minute. Okay, what's this? Beverage-based lemonade. Sounds delicious. A moist towelette. We got some salt. We got... Oh, yeah, it looks like some napkins. Okay. Some gum. Looks like some chiclets. All right, so that's that stuff. We got more stuff. I'm just pulling this stuff out right now. What's this? Multi-grain snack bread. Looks delicious. Yeah. This is where you can get your reactions. And yeah, hey, I got the green screen up right now, so capture the best reaction, and you can make your own background for it. It could be hilarious. I would do some kind of like contest for it. But I can't think of anything to give away. But just have fun. Have fun with it. Have fun. Byron says, "Beware the gum." Thank you for the. Or more than one person says, "Beware the gum." I take your warning. Thank you for the forewarning. Peanut butter. Secret Rebel asks, what's the name of the YouTube guy that eats really old military food? That is Steve 1989 MRE Info. I get his screen name wrong, but it's Steve, and I think 1989 MRE Info. I think that's the guy you're thinking of. Love that guy's channel. It's really fun to watch. Very amusing. Okay, what's this? Toaster pastry chocolate chip. Chocolate chip toaster pastry. There's stuff in here. Let's see. Milk chocolate cocoa beverage powder. Very good, very good. Let's see. And let's see, what's this? Oh, Blackberry Jam. Yeah, it looks like salt but no pepper. So it must not need pepper, right? It's got to be spicy enough, right? So we got a spoon. Always handy. I did have a spoon of my own handy, and just in case there wasn't one in there. Let's see. This is a piece of paper about the raisins, and the raisins. The ingredients for the raisins includes more than just raisins. It's raisins, glycerin, and sunflower oil. For anybody that was wondering. And this is, yes, this is the heater. Okay, so this is the heater. Okay, I better follow the instructions here. Bag, pouch, heater, check. Okay. Let's see. Remove MRE pouch and paperboard sleeve from MRE. I've done that already. Tear off top of bag. Okay. Tear off top of bag. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having a good time? Tear off top of bag, it says. I don't want to tear. That's all right. No problem. Of course, I wouldn't. I have everything handy except for the scissors. I didn't think I'd need them. There we go. There. That's why we have sharp objects. Yeah, so now the expectations are high. I've got to actually have a decent reaction to this thing. Oh, okay, hold on. I wasn't even tearing it in the right place. I'm supposed to tear here. Okay, let's see. Holding pouch and heater above lines. Bag, pour water into bag until it reaches the level between the lines. Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, well, all right. No, that should work. That should work. Hold on a second here. Hold on. Technical difficulties. We're working on it. We're working on it. I'm not used to this, so I'm trying to do it right. Okay. All right. Got that. Now, see, Okay. Okay, so the MRE, where did I put it? That's not it. That's the raisins. That's the chocolate chip. Oh, here it is. Okay, so this goes in here. Yeah? Talk amongst yourselves. I'm sorry, I can't check the chat right now. Just talk amongst yourselves. Oh, it says I need a rock. I'm sure it's safe. I'm not worried about it. I really am. I'm not. Everybody's just having a fun time with it. It's fine. Let's see here. Let's see. So I'm supposed to put this in here. Fill to, okay, I fill to those lines down there. Okay, so this goes in here. Let's see. And okay, and I did have water ready. So I'm supposed to, let's see, make sure I do it right. MRE, fold on top of MRE. Okay. Okay. When the center heater underneath MRE, so it'll be on this side. Sleeve heater until, okay. Until heater feels warm or until 1 minute elapses. Prevent water from escaping. Maximize output. Okay. Okay, all right. So basically, I just got to put water in here. All right. Okay, and I got to try to not spill this. Here. I don't want to spill it on my table. All right. Okay. Is that the fill line? It's not at the fill line yet. Okay, that's about it. Okay, might be a little much. There we go. So I'm supposed to hold this for a second, but then it's supposed to heat up, and I'm supposed to set it up on something. It's heating already. Okay. I got a bowl here so I can set this up here so it can do its thing without burning me. So let's see here. All right. So hey, anything happening with G.I. Joe? That's what we're all here for, right? Fold the edge over and give it a shake to start the heat. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it started. Mike, it started. We're good. All right. We going? Yeah. It's sizzling now. Okay, I'm going to let that do that thing for a minute. While that's doing that, let's see. Let's open something else. Yeah, let's see. Dovahkileclan Templar, eat MREs after going out drinking, when you and your friend were in ROTC. Yeah, my daughter also was in ROTC, and so she's had these, but I haven't. So, hey Steve, how you doing? Yeah, I was more the ramen noodle type. That was my speed. So let's okay, let's do one of the drinks, right? So I got a beverage base lemonade. So let's open this and have some lemonade. Let's see. All these are going to be a pain to open, aren't they? Fortunately, I have sharp objects. Here we go. There we go. That is indeed a sharp knife. Wow, it has a very lemony scent. All right, there. Lemon powder. Let's see. I should have read how much water to put in. I'm just going to guess. I'll just guess at how much water goes in. That'll be about right. Probably. Oh, I got a spoon. Pine salt powder. It does kind of taste like that, yeah. Yeah, Secret Rebel, elegant cuisine like Roadblock. According to the Tiger Force Roadblock file card, he could make a gourmet meal out of a K ration. That's what they said. Somebody wrote that for serious. All right. That seems to be mixed well enough. Let's try it. That's very tart. Hello, George. Hello from the United States. I'm drinking powdered lemonade. It's not bad. I could water it down a little bit. It would be a little less tart, but I don't think I want to. I think this is fine. Okay, so I got that. What next? What next? All right, let's open one of these. This is like Christmas. Comes with a lot of stuff. Okay. This is, what is this? What was this one? This is a multi-grain snack bread. Let's find out what a multi-grain snack bread looks like. Multi-grain snack bread. Doesn't that look appetizing? It's even in the shape of a bread loaf. Isn't that charming? So we have a couple of things I think are supposed to go with the multi-grain bread loaf. Yeah, okay, that's the spaghetti's almost done. Hello, Yeti, welcome back. Okay. Let's see, we have Blackberry Jam and we have peanut butter. So I'm going to try each of these with the multi-grain bread. Let's see, where's the, oh, there's, okay. Hi Wayne, how you doing? I'm trying this MRE that somebody sent me. It's been very interesting so far. Oh, I'm tearing it wrong. I'm not even tearing it right. Helps if I do it right. Yeah, it works a lot better if I do it right. Okay. Let's try this. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's a jam of some kind. All right, it's very gelatinous. There we go. Okay, let's try this. It's not bad. It could be worse. It tastes about how you would expect. The bread's kind of dry. You really need the jam with it. Purple hordak flan. That's fine. Yeah, this one didn't come with cheese. Okay, now I'm going to try this other half with the peanut butter. Let's see. Peanut butter. All right. We are going to talk about G.I. Joe, I swear. We're going to talk a lot about G.I. Joe. I just got to finish preparing my dinner. So I wasn't all that late. I thought I was going to be really late because one of my kids had a school function. But I ended up kind of being here more or less on time. So, there we go. There we go. All right. So, this is peanut butter. Did I open it up enough? I think I did. All right, let's try this. Peanut butter. Let's see if this is as good as Jiffy. All right, let's try it. Well, it's not the highest quality peanut butter, but I mean it's you know, it's basically like your generic peanut butter. It's a bit on the creamy side, but now we have to combine them. You ready for this? I bet nobody's ever thought of combining peanut butter and Blackberry Jam between two pieces of bread. This will be the first time anyone's ever done this. All right. Oh, this is going to be messy. Hang on. I have a plate. All right. Oh my God. That is... Well, no. It doesn't taste bad. It's very dry. Ooh. All right. Dragon Ball says it's like jail food. A little bit. Now, don't remember, as part of my job, I used to go to jail all the time. And I can't say what jail food is like everywhere, but the jail that we have here, the food is exceptionally awful. In fact, you probably want to avoid going to jail just so you don't have to eat the food. This is fantastic compared to our jail food. It could be a lot worse. Let's see. Is this? Yeah, okay, the spaghetti is pretty much ready, I think. But let's see. I wanted to. Let's see. I want to just stand 30 minutes before adding to at notch. Open zipper. Add 6 ounces of hot water. I'm sorry. This is the hot chocolate cocoa beverage powder. And I am going to, this is what I'm going to do next, and then I'll pull the spaghetti out and we'll see how that's doing. Okay, to fill line, Close zipper, shake to mix, consume completely within 1 hour. Okay, single use only. Okay, got it. So I'm supposed to open this up here at the top. There is a tear line. There we go. Hey, you know, I really am going to do some of these things that hey, Hebrew, yes, we're doing MREs today. Apparently that's what we're doing today. So I actually got some warm water for this one. Like I do want to update like the t-shirts that I have available on the website. And I want to add one with a hoodie Coco. Because that's the big thing now, right? Everybody calls me Hoodie Coco, which I don't mind. There are worse nicknames. I can live with that. Okay, is that about it? Okay, that's about it. But I just haven't had time to do it. I have really just barely had the time to just get my videos done. I'm just barely getting my videos done on time and on schedule. So a lot of extra stuff just has to wait right now. Like, you know, that clutter thing that I keep telling you about? Right now, it's totally... I have... Right now, what it's cluttered with is a bunch of these little green army men. You know, I needed them for a review, and I actually had to buy another set of them because I thought I had a set of these little green army men, but I couldn't find it. If I have it, I don't know where it is now. So this should be mixed pretty. All right. Let's see. I've got a cup for this. I've got my WKRP in Cincinnati mug. It's the Johnny Fever cup. Anybody get that reference? Anybody? WKRP, Johnny Fever. Anyway, so this is my mug for this this particular drink. All right. See, some people get it. All right. Let's see if we can empty this into the mug without spilling it. There we go. Not too shabby. Okay. The turkey drop episode. For everyone outside of the United States who didn't grow up with with the TV show WKRP in Cincinnati, you should at least look up the Thanksgiving episode. Excuse me. Susan got this for me for just because she's a nice person. I was gonna say it tastes like Swiss Miss, but it's actually a little bit better than that. It's actually kind of creamy. It's pretty good. This is good. This is good. I'm declaring this good. I'm gonna finish that. That's excellent. Okay, now I know what we're all here for. We're here for the spaghetti. So let's see. Pull this out. Should be nice and warm now. All right, there we go. All right. Ooh, yeah, it's hot. It's hot. Okay. So let me move this stuff out of the way for a second. Move the rest of my peanut butter and jelly sandwich out of the way. So here's what we got next. We've got the actual entree. Delvis asks if I have any sick days left. No, I don't. Why? Why do you ask? Okay. All right. That actually opened very easily. So let's get this out onto a plate. It's oozing out. Looking like some Chef Boyardee here. I gotta thank you, Mike. This has been a lot of fun. It really has. I'm enjoying this immensely. I hope everybody else is too. So yeah, there we go. I noticed the spaghetti noodles are very short. All right. Okay. I'm using my bowl there for trash, and here it is. Here it is. All right. Let's see. Let's see what MRE spaghetti is like. Let's see. It smells fine. Hold on. One more bite. Hold on. You know, this is good. This is not bad at all. I mean, it's not like something you get in an Italian restaurant or something, but, you know, it's no worse than you'd get out of a Chef Boyardee can. It's fine. It's Andrew asks better than canned. It's about the same as canned, but it's not terrible. It really isn't. It does kind of have an elementary school lunchroom quality to it. So yeah. There we go. What have we got here? Oh, I forgot the raisins. I'll save the raisins and the toaster pastry chocolate chip for later. So, see, it comes with salt. I don't think any of this needs salt. Salt is, yeah, this definitely doesn't need salt. Oh. While everybody watches me eat, tell me, what's everybody's thoughts on Darklon? This I want to know, because Darklon, the most recent review that went up, I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. There are very few reviews that I don't enjoy doing, and I had a lot of fun with that one. But I know also that Darklon has a lot of fans. For some of you, that may be a shock, but I do know Darklon has a lot. Tiger Force Darth Vader, yes. Yeah. That was me. I actually came up with that. I'm patenting it. Nobody else can come up with Tiger Force Darth Vader. That one's mine. Mike, you never heard of him until you saw the video. Yeah, that's one that I came across a bit later, too. And see, Byron likes Darklon. I think it's very interesting. Seeing what other people's tastes are. See what other people like. I mean, to me, Darklon is an eyesore, but obviously a lot of other people can enjoy it. So. I was just curious about what are your thoughts about Darklon? Who here likes Darklon? If you like Darklon, please step forward. The Cobra Rat driver. Bob asks if I lost weight. No, not yet. Thanks for asking, though. It's kind of funny. I mean. The character, I mean, like, I can kind of see some merit in the character because it does kind of add another angle to the Iron Grenadiers, and that can be interesting sometimes when you have factions within, you know, one group. It can add kind of an internal dynamic to it, and I appreciate that. I do appreciate that, but the figure itself looks like it was designed by committee. Oh, Yeti, you can. Yeti, you can do good on a school test. You got to focus. You can do it. You got to believe in yourself. Brandon says, prepare for a trench run. Thanks for the warning. All right. Well, so far, this really hasn't been that bad. I'm left with really three things: the toaster pastry, the raisins, and the gum. So let's open the toaster pastry. I'll finish the spaghetti in a bit, but I want to make sure I am able to get to all of this. Who's it? Jedi asks if we got any tornadoes last year. Yeah, we did. I'm pretty sure it was last year. We had one that kind of ripped through the middle of town, which is a surprise. We get tornadoes around here all the time, but it's rare that one will actually come through town. But one of them actually hit like in the middle of the city. Oh, the salt tastes like salt. Well, you know what? As a skeptic, I demand proof of everything. So here, let's see how the salt's doing. Hold on. Yes, the salt tastes like salt. The salt is extremely salty. They could have backed off the salty flavor on the salt a little bit. All right. Okay. Let's open this. There we go. And I'm sorry. I know I can see that you guys are typing messages, but I can't necessarily read as fast as you're typing. Rogues Paladin says used to live in Oklahoma, lived in Norman when the F5 hit Moore back a few years ago. Yeah, now that was more than a few years ago, but I know exactly what you're talking about. No, that was just a few years ago. Yeah, the Moore one. Yeah, but that one was devastating. That was huge. The biggest. Well, I don't know if it was the biggest tornado, but one of the most destructive ones that we've had in my lifetime was probably, I don't know, like 20 years ago now. But it went through the small town of Stroud. This big tornado basically tracked along I-44 and tore up this big outlet mall in Stroud. It was like the main thing that the town used for income and revenue, and it was completely obliterated. So this is the chocolate chip toaster pastry. I like this. This is very artistic. It's very artistic. Yeah, that's very good. That could be in a gallery right there. That is art. That is art. Oh yeah, yes, we lost to TGI Fridays. Yeah, in tornado. It was awful. Actually, the worst thing was that tore through a vintage stock, and the vintage stock, had collectible toys and stuff, and so I don't know if any of that survived. Collectible comic books, collectible toys, all ripped up in the tornado. Jeremy, 1999. So it was really close to 20 years ago when that hit Stroud, and I remember for the longest time you would drive by it because it was right next to the highway between Tulsa and Oklahoma City, and all the debris and wreckage was there for a long time until they finally cleared all that out. But that just totally ripped the hell out of that mall. Okay, this. Oh, it's like chocolate filled. Okay, so it's like a really thin Pop-Tart, and it actually probably would be better toasted, but I wasn't prepared to toast anything. Okay, and I'm sorry I'm missing some of your. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not keeping up with the chat very well. I apologize about that. Illinois gets a lot of tornadoes. All right. And finally, the raisins. Raisins ought to taste like raisins. It was really hard to screw up raisins. 117 Legion back. What did you miss? Well, I ate some spaghetti. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. In the field, you only have a lighter to toast with, maybe. Well, okay, I do own and possess a lighter, but I don't have it with me. Hey, there's SEO Toy Review. Nice to see you guys. Thanks for making it to my live stream. I enjoyed going to yours. So here we go. Raisins. Yeah. I mean, it's raisins, but they're like, it's got some stuff in it to keep them kind of moist and fresh. You can tell there are a little bit of additives in it, but it's basically raisins. So yeah, SEO Toy Reviews. I was just spent the last 40 minutes eating this MR that Mike sent me. So so there we go. That leaves only one thing left. The gum. So let's try the gum. If I can open the damn gum. Yeah, SEO Toy Reviews has a great toy review channel I enjoy watching. And thank you for being part of Cobra Convergence 3. That's much appreciated. All right. I've been warned about the gum. All right, so, all right. We'll take it easy. All right, we'll take it easy on the gum, all right? It's strong. Oh, and a cinnamon flavor. That's fine. That's fine. Oh, Mike says it has 0 flavor after about 30 seconds. So let's see. Let's count it down. Oh, this is something different. It was fun. Thank you, Mike, for... thank you, SEO, for getting that stuff in the mail. Much appreciated. Oh, did somebody... Hey, 82 is here. Wow, cool. Hello, JoeFan82. And Mike, thank you for making this possible. I had a lot of fun with it. You were exactly right. The gum is pretty much out of flavor already. So, yeah. So yeah. All right. I guess there is one more thing, right? There's the moist towelette. So that was a lot of fun. Actually, Mike, I made sure to not eat too much, specifically so I could have this. I wanted to save room for it. All right, there we go. So yeah, JoeFan82 is here. That's awesome. JoeFan82 has put up some more videos recently. Don't worry, Green Yeti. We're going to be all right. Roguish Paladin says, don't eat the towelette. You're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me. If I felt like eating this, I could eat it. I just don't feel like eating it. But you can't tell me what to do. All right. Okay. So, I guess, let's see. The big news in the G.I. Joe front is it looks like the next movie, the one coming up in 2020, is going to be the Snake Eyes solo movie. How does everybody feel about that? What are we thinking about it? Oh, Jace Traber asks, when's my next Joe purchase? Actually, I just made a Joe purchase today. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it's special, okay? I've been trying to, save my funds to get certain things. I've been trying to plan out my collecting, but that almost never works because if you run across a deal that you just can't pass up, sometimes you just have to jump on it. And I ran across such a deal today. And so I got something. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet, but it's special. When I get it, though, I'll put it on camera so you can see. I'm missing all you guys' comments. Yeah, the yeah, Green Yeti. I will show you. It's not here yet. I did buy it today, but it hasn't been shipped to me yet. When I receive it, I will show it to you. It will be grand and spectacular. This is not one that I'm gonna, keep a secret. I do that sometimes because I want some things to be a surprise. But as soon as I get this, I will definitely show it to you. It should be on the way any day now, so I should get it soon, and you will see it. And I can't wait to get it. It's going to be quite fun. Yeah, yeah. My thought is that with Snake Eyes, see, if you start the movie with the whole GI Joe team with this military theme, right? It could be a little jarring, I guess is the word, to also have ninjas in it. The tone might not quite match up, right? Because you're going to have a whole military team, and then you're going to have to kind of explain how these ninjas fit within the universe. But if you start out with the ninjas and kind of flesh them out first, then it's easier, I think, to build the military theme around that, so that you can actually have the best of all worlds, and they don't end up competing with each other. They can be blended in. That's my theory, and that's how I hope that it'll work out. I know that some people have been concerned because Snake Eyes is silent and faceless, but I don't think that'll be a problem. I don't. I really don't. With a halfway competent director, I think that they can pull it off. Because he's silent and because he's faceless, I mean, he's just a blank slate, right? And you can project all kinds of emotions on him. Snake Eyes is a tragic figure. He's a sad figure. He's a figure that can, Angus, Lon Chaney, there you go. The motion picture art form began with nobody being able to speak. And so there are ways to tell a story and to, evoke emotions without having, a character have a bunch of dialogue. It can be done. It can be done. So yeah, I think it's a good choice. Personally, I'm optimistic about it. And I should add, in all fairness, that I'm not a modern GI Joe collector. So having GI Joe in the stores isn't, it's not for me, right? So it doesn't benefit me. But I know a lot of you guys are. A lot of you guys are. So I do want to see GI Joe in the stores for you guys that do like the modern toys, and I want you to be able to have something that you can get. And I also would like to have something that maybe brings in another generation of fans and collectors. So hopefully it works out. I'm optimistic. Yeti, you're doing fine, Yeti. Thank you. I appreciate it. Punishment from Susan for not cutting the grass. It could be, but really, no. This and Mike, honestly, it really wasn't bad. I'm probably going to finish this, even though I won't eat the paper, but I probably will finish this. But it's gotten cold now. Hey, McDowell, how you doing? McDowell, what you missed? I opened this MRE that Mike Lopez sent to me, and I made it all up, and I ate it. And you know what? I was just thinking about something. These things are called meal ready to eat, but they're not really ready to eat. You got to do stuff to them. You got to open it up. You got to heat it up. You got to mix things. It's not really ready to eat. You can make it ready to eat. It's a meal ready to be made, ready to eat. But they probably didn't call it that because it's too long. Yeah, the spaghetti just tastes like canned spaghetti. It really does. It's really not that bad. John Q, there's a YouTube channel on the guy who eats old MRAs. Yes, yes, I like that channel. Crazy Legs review. Yeti, I just have to get the the folding stock for his gun. That's what I'm missing for Crazy Legs. I have Night Force Crazy Legs ready, but version 1 of Crazy Legs, I'm still missing. Excuse me, I'm still missing the folding stock for his gun. Now, as far as I can tell, that folding stock for version 1 and version 2 are the same, so I guess I could use them interchangeably, but I would like to go ahead and complete version 1. Crazy Legs is a cool figure. I think the sculpt for Crazy Legs is great, or good at least. I think the colors on Crazy Legs version 1 are unfortunate. I don't like the colors. However, I think the Night Force Crazy Legs fixes everything that's wrong with version 1. The Night Force Crazy Legs is an excellent figure. I love the thing. It is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, the parachute rigging with the straps and everything. Yeah, it takes a good sculpt in that version 1, fixes all the color problems, and just makes it beautiful. Love that figure. But as a rule, I can't review version 2 until I've reviewed version 1, and yeah, this is tart. That's really, I like it. I like it. Oh, I forgot about my, oh, that's cold now. I'll have to heat it up again. Hardball. Hardball is going to be an interesting one too. Now, FormBX257 reviewed Hardball not that long ago, so if you need your Hardball fix, you can always go to Kevin's video. So, but I do have Hardball complete. For some reason, it took a long time to complete Hardball. I had all of its accessories, and I had most of the figure, but I was missing his waist piece for some reason. I had every other part of the figure except for his waist piece for the longest time. I don't know why, and I would get buy a lot of figure parts, just because I needed a few of them. None of them came with that waist piece for Hardball, but I eventually completed them. Figure, accessories, all ready to go. I even had the full card back for Hardball, but just not that one piece of the figure. But he's ready now. He's ready. He's ready. Oh yeah, Brandon. Yeah, and there are good prices on Hardball. Hardball is not a difficult figure to find, and it's not difficult to complete. Roguish Paladin preferred Ripcord to Crazy Legs. Yeah, me too. But I tell you, Ripcord and Night Force Crazy Legs could go on a mission together. They could work side by side. They're pretty cool. Oh yeah, Yeti says, Green Yeti says, Crazy Legs can barely stand up because of the gear. Yeah, that is true. That's a good point. That's a good point. Usually I just leave the straps undone when I'm standing the figure. For a while, I would just put him on a stand on one leg, and he's just kind of be leaning over like this because, of course, you can't put the legs together with the straps. But since I do, want him standing, upright, I just leave the straps undone when he's on a stand. I'm asked if I have a Desert Apache. I do not have a Desert Apache. I've seen a few of them. I just haven't pulled the trigger on one yet. And I tell you, after the purchase that I made today, I'm going to have to slow down a little bit. Like I said, you make plans. I was actually thinking of, diverting some funds more toward the Defiant, because I've got the Defiant there. That's going to be a long-term project. I was going to pick up a few more parts for it. But then I ran across the thing that I purchased today. And, sometimes you have to go with the targets of opportunity. And pass it up. You'll see what I mean when it arrives. When I show it to you, you'll know what I mean. But it's I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. How excited am I to review Dino Hunters? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Um, Dino Hunters. I you know, that's one of those things where I really probably should make that a priority, but I have a hard time prioritizing the purchase of Dino Hunters. Oh yeah, Mike, update on the Defiant part list. Yes, another thing that I need to do. And yeah, I was actually, my plan was to return my attention to the Defiant, but then I got a little sidetracked. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. Green Yeti says, "Can we maybe go 5 minutes over an hour?" Yeah, why not? I'll go a few minutes over an hour. I was a couple minutes late anyway, so I'll let it go. I'll let it go a little bit longer. Delvis, am I reviewing Street Fighter figures? I don't think so. I think the plan is, I think, I don't think. I had to. I know that a lot of people like the Street Fighter figures. I have mixed feelings about whether they are really part of the G.I. Joe toy line. I mean, they had the label, they had the commercials, but I've come down on the side of they're not a part of regular G.I. Joe, and so I've made a decision that that's going to be a cutoff point. I'm not going to take that step into the Street Fighter toys. Plus, I mean, there actually quite a lot of Street Fighter toys. There were vehicles and all of that. Some of those vehicles are really hard to find too. So, my feeling is I don't think I'll necessarily go for the Street. Oh, now I'm breaking everybody's heart. Now everybody's angry with me that's not doing Street Fighters. Well, I mean, okay. How about this? Okay, how about this? I would consider doing a single review of Street Fighters generally, rather than each individual one. I would consider that. But in order to do that, I would have to have enough stuff to review, and I'd have to be able to get it, pretty, without interfering with my regular Joe collecting. We'll see. We'll see. Who asked about Dallas Vintage Toys? Excuse me. Oh, JJ asked if I shop online at Dallas Vintage Toys. I have not. And Secret Rebel asked if I have Captain Gridiron. I do. I do have Captain Gridiron. I think I have a couple of them. Yeah, the football grenades. Surrounded with. Excuse me. So this is why we have the green screen. Place me. Just get a screen capture of me doing this, and then just put something in the background. It'll be fun. You don't win anything, but it'll be fun. I would consider doing a general review of Street Fighters. Hebrew asks if I have MASH figures. I don't have MASH figures. I know somebody who does though. It's got like the playset, the MASH playset, and the figures. I actually don't see. I haven't seen a lot of MASH figures at the conventions that I've gone to in toy stores. I did pick up some of the O-Ring A-Team figures, and I wouldn't mind getting some mask figures because I still have this idea of doing like a history of the 3 3/4 inch action figure, but I don't have enough of those old figures to do that kind of retrospective So that's something that's just in the idea stage. It's not a plan, it's just an idea. But if I were to go forward with that, I would definitely want to have some MASH figures. Plus, those figures are just kind of amusing. Ah. Secret Rebel, yes, I do have Firefly. I do. Josiah says it would be easier to do if reviews if figures are donated. Yes, it would be easier, but I want to be careful about asking for donations. I don't ask for donations. People do send things sometimes, but I don't want anybody to feel like they have to, or I'm just not going to make videos unless you send me stuff. No, it's not like that. But certainly, if they were donated, I would. It would be easier. Mortal Mortal Kombat figures. Wow, we're going down some rabbit trails here. Honestly, I hadn't even thought about Mortal Kombat figures. It hasn't crossed my mind, to be honest. But I guess that's another thing that I would consider. Something along the lines of the Sergeant Savage review, where I kind of looked at a general overview of the whole Sergeant Savage line. I'd consider doing something like that, maybe for Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Look into my eyes. Look into my eyes. Don't look around the eyes. Don't look around the eyes. You're under. Yeah, Mortal Kombat, I didn't think they were labeled as G.I. Joe. I think the Street Fighter figures did have the G.I. Joe logo. And when I was at JoeCon, Kirk Bazigian talked a little bit about how that Street Fighter line came about. And if I did a review on Street Fighter generally, it would give me an opportunity to talk about kind of that behind the scenes stuff of them, creating that line and how it came about the way it did, how it ended up being part of the G.I. Joe series. So, yeah, that's all stuff that I could talk about. Chad, I mean, the only one impressed with the Sergeant Savage line. No, Chad, I like the toys in Sergeant Savage. I think the toys in Sergeant Savage are mostly really good. I like the figures. They're substantial. They're easy for kids to play with. They have enough detail, at least. They're pretty sturdy. Yeah, I think the toys are great. Some of the concept, though, behind it, I think didn't quite work out very well. Mega Mad, hello and Yojo to you as well. Sergeant Slaughter versus Sergeant Savage. Well, that's a tough one. I think, I'd like for Sergeant Slaughter to win, but then Sergeant Savage is like enhanced and all superhuman and everything. It's not really fair. The P-40 Warhawk vehicle, yeah, it's pretty cool. Delvis like Captain America a lot. Yeah, then you should like Sergeant Savage. So yeah, by the way, yes, I know that it's been a little bit more than an hour. Slaughterize it! I know it's been a little bit more than an hour, but Green Yeti asked to go a little longer, so I'm going a little longer. Snake Eyes versus Daredevil. Again, you have a superhuman versus a regular guy, but Snake Eyes has a whole lot more combat training and experience than Daredevil. And Daredevil is pretty well trained, right? Daredevil is, he's got the training, but I think Snake Eyes really tops him on that. And I think Snake Eyes could overcome the superhuman senses and probably win anyway. Oh, Fun School Ronnie, hey, good morning. Good morning, India from the United States. Thank you for joining. See, this is why I do need to let it go later, because more people come in. We got Fun School Ronnie, we got SEO Toy Reviews, we got Joe Fan 82. The gang's all here. Oh yes, Green Yeti was hypnotizing me to making an hour-long video about Globulus. Well, I tell you what, it may sort of come true because I do have to review the movie. Last year, I promised I would review the movie, the 1987 movie, this year, and it's getting close to the end of the year, so I actually have it on the schedule now. So we're going to be talking about the 87 movie. And somebody, I forget who it was, pardon me for forgetting who it was. Yeah, okay, Green Yeti, you hit on it. I want to live stream the movie too, like a reaction. I can't live stream the movie because that'll get a copyright hit, but I could live stream like me watching the movie. We could watch it together. I think that'd be fun. See, SEO Toy Review loves the movie, so there you go. Now I don't want to disappoint anybody, right? I don't want to disappoint anybody, but the truth is, I'm not a big fan of the movie. So if you like the movie, trigger warning, you may not like my review of it. I'm sorry. Joe Fan 82, we're talking about the 1987 G.I. Joe animated movie. I was thinking one of these live streams in the near future, I do like a live viewing of the movie. I thought that would be fun. If everybody can, keep, a good humor about it, right? If you can't come in here and like get offended because somebody doesn't like the thing you like, it's everybody's welcome here, but everybody gotta play nice. Everybody gotta be cool, right? Don't insult each other. You can insult the movie all you want. You can insult, and the toys if you don't like the toys. Plastic doesn't have feelings. Plastic does not have feelings. You can't hurt the feelings of plastic. You cannot hurt the feelings of the movie, right? But between each other, you gotta be cool. You gotta be cool. But I think that would be fun. I don't know exactly when I will do that. Maybe next week. Beach, MST3K G.I. Joe. That's the idea. Maybe I can even get Mrs. HCC to join. I think that would be fun. So the way I could do it is, basically, I'll set up the live stream, I'll queue up the movie, I'll make sure everybody's got, at the same, time stamp, and then we all hit play at the same time, so we all watch the movie at the same time, and we can all comment on it, and I think that'd be fun. I think that would be fun. It's more like riff tracks than MST3K, but same basic idea. Can't hurt Chuck Norris's feelings. His feelings will hurt you. So yes, I think we went a little bit long this evening. So I hope we had more people in that were able to participate. We got like 80 people in here right now, which is awesome. I have no idea why 80 people are tuning in to watch me eat, but thank you. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. I want to say thank you again to Mr. Lopez for the kind gifts and for buying me dinner. Thank you. And thank you to all of you for showing up and participating, and thank you all for being cool and being kind to each other. I'm sorry if I missed a lot of the chat. I always do. I was kind of doing stuff here. But I'm going to say good evening. It's been a long day for me, but this has been a lot of fun. So we'll do it again next week, Tuesday, next week, 7 o'clock. I will do my best to not be late. And I hope to see you all there. So thanks again, and I will say goodnight to everyone, and I will press this thing to turn this off.